Live with DJ Rossstar. Today is Thursday. It's August. I believe it's the 27th, 2026. It's a dark and stormy evening here in Austin, Texas, which is a nice change from the 100-degree weather we've been having every single day. So I'm not mad about it. And I just got my internet back after 3 hours without it. So perfect timing, huh? Today on the show, we're going to talk to the group Fat Heaven from Brooklyn, New York. Now, this will be the first time I've ever tried to have two people on the webcam at once with me instead of just one. So we're going to have three screens going at the same time. We will see if this is even possible. I have no idea, but hopefully it is. I just started rating out again, so who knows what's going to happen over the next 20 minutes, but we will find out soon. Anyway, before I get started, I will let you know that this show is on every week, twice a week, but the days and times change. So make sure you follow me on Instagram and you'll find out who's going to be on the show next. Next week, I will tell you on Monday, we're going to have camping in Alaska. And next Tuesday, one of my favorites, Hot Rod Circuit. But Iron G is ready to get started. They sent me a request, and I'm going to accept it. And then we're going to see if we can also get a request from Fat Heaven as well. Well, actually, Fat Heaven, can you send me a request as well? Because that is the band page. So we do want to make sure that goes on live no matter what, just in case we can only get one of you on. So the actual fans know that we are live. So let's do that right now and see how it goes. All right, both of you want to go live. I'm super excited. And here we go. Possibly. Let's see. Wow.
Hey,
Yo!
Birds.
This looks really cool. I've never done this before. Fantastic.
Cool.
Breaking new barriers, and I'm glad that we could be the first.
Well,
Yes.
I got to tell you, it's raining out again and there's thunder, so we got 19 minutes to kick it before Wi-Fi goes out again. My
Perfect.
nightmare.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
And you
Nice to
guys
meet you, by the way. I haven't met you before.
No, I have not met you either. I'm Ross. Nice to meet you. Thanks for
I'm
joining me.
Gayla. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Travis.
And Travis and I were just talking offline about our roots on Long Island, growing up as kids.
Oh, cool. Okay. Word.
But
That's
I
cool.
got out at 18. Long Island wasn't the life for me.
Same here. I haven't really been back except for like Mr. Beery's.
What is Mr. Beery's?
Mr. Beery's is it's like a punk bar venue in what, like Bethpage, I think it is. Yeah.
I've never heard
Somewhere.
of that one.
But
Yeah.
I think it's closing like all punk venues. So rest in
Bummer.
peace.
I did see many a cool show back in my day. I'm probably like much older than you guys, so maybe I'm not. But
Maybe not.
I did go to a place out in Suffolk County once called Sports Plus, where I saw Simple Plan, Starting Line, and Brand New all in the same show.
Yo, I didn't even know they had shows at Sports Plus. I did birthday parties there.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, that's what the plus is.
I also saw
Sports Plus.
Bayside play there, another show the same year.
That's so dope.
I went to Ground Zero, which doesn't exist anymore, and saw a band called Alistair I like a lot there. That was a lot of fun. Amityville, of course. I went to
Yep.
Of course.
the one venue they have there. I had like a festival I was telling you like 15 years ago out there in Amityville, so that was one time I've been there for a show. So yeah, but you guys are not on Long Island. You live in Brooklyn, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So are there like a million places to play? I don't know anything about Brooklyn nightlife now.
Yeah, I mean, it's
A
like
good handful of places, I would say. There's still some venues come and go, but there's still some venues kick in, and then there's a handful of like house show spots, like basements.
That's cool.
Yeah, which is we used to live together, me and Travis, and we had shows in our basement for like 2 years.
I need to
And
go to more basement shows. I hope I'm not like too old now. I feel like I missed the time of life to do
no,
that.
no,
basement shows are coming back.
they're for everyone.
There's some cool spots I feel like popping up in Brooklyn. Like I've gone to, what was that place? Gil, I was like texting you about it. It's like near your house. Like that place was really cool.
Ooh, I
Right.
forget what it's called. Rabbit Hole? Did I make that
No.
up? I'm making shit
Yeah,
up.
you made that
Sounds like
shit
that's
up.
what it would be called.
Yeah, there's a bunch of places in
Like mud.
Bushwick.
Is that like mud something? Mud?
You're just saying words now.
So
We're just
you
making
said
up
rabbit
words.
hole.
I don't know. Rabbit hole sounded like a thing.
I want to come out there and hang out at the rabbit hole or whatever and go to the house.
Yeah.
You're just
I
saying
know
take
what
it to some
place
random
you're
basement.
talking about.
I've only been to two house shows. One was All American Rejects in Nashville last year. Which one
Oh,
was
I
it?
heard about those.
Yeah, I definitely I felt old, but I also felt like I was in like a teen movie at the same time, so it was rad.
Yeah, that shit looked dope.
That was one, and then Ryan Cabrera did my show. Remember him? And he had like a house party coming.
I
So he
remember
invited me to
him. Oh
that.
my God. What a
Yes,
throwback.
he was really cool. He actually was a huge Green Day fan, like I am, and knew all his rare stuff, and had us come to his house party show. So that was a lot of fun.
Oh, cool.
But nobody
Oh,
else
that's
has invited
awesome.
me to their house party show yet. So people watching, if you've done the show or you're just a fan and want to have a house show, let me know. Maybe I'll join you.
Also, Ryan Cabrera he's the one who's married to Alexa Bliss right now?
Yes,
Right?
correct.
Yes. It's pretty
I
sick.
heard that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Isn't that dope?
And he makes the rounds still. He does these little tours with like O-Town and Chris Kirkpatrick. They do like little like throwback tours, and he's still doing it.
I love that. That's so sweet. That's wholesome.
That's nice.
When did you do the first show, like the first ever Fat Heaven live show?
First Fat Heaven live show. What was it? 2014? Yeah, 2014. It was in
Yeah.
Jersey at Lucky Sevens. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Oh my
And
God. That's right.
it was like we were stoked to play our first show, but it was like also a trek because we didn't have like a van or anything. We had to take the train to Jersey. And we had to like bring our own shit too. So it was like bringing amps on the train, onto the path train, then like walking them to the venue.
Sounds really annoying, but I guess you don't want to pay a taxi and waste all that money.
Oh no, taxi was out of the question back then.
Yeah, no, we had nothing back then. We had nothing.
Taxi's still kind of out of the question.
Yeah.
Did you film this show? Is it available like on YouTube to watch? Any clips?
You know,
I don't think so.
I don't think so, which is kind of a shame because
Shayla, that guy Patrick, maybe he has a clip, right? Didn't he?
Sorry, my dog's screaming at me.
Yeah.
Put the plug on the screen.
The funny thing is that I got one here.
Oh, it's not even a plug. It just sounds like one.
Well,
No,
the other one is
Yeah. Oh, Pomeranian. Okay, they like to yell.
locked up or locked away, locked out of this room because he's gonna bother his brother if he's in here, you know.
Do you make it a point? Do you make it a point now to film your shows? Like I feel like if I was in a band, I'd want everything documented. Just always.
We try our best.
We try. Also, I film from like a drummer's perspective, and most of the time it gets everybody in, but that's mostly just for my personal like critiquing of myself every show.
The Gala cam is
maybe unhealthy.
Yeah, that could be a good or bad thing. Depends on how harsh you are.
I'll find every single mistake I made, and I'll be like, wow.
And everyone in the audience knows that too. They remember the
no one has any idea, but I'm always painfully aware. But
of course.
It's good, you know.
I wish I had access to the Gala cam because I would gladly just upload every show from that perspective. And listen, if you get a fraction of my leg in the shot, whatever, it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
A lot of it got the back of your head.
That's a good.
And the back of Rob's head.
Nice.
Yeah.
I wear a hat a lot, you know.
The back of your hat. Yeah.
I love it. I just like the dog in the background as well.
Oh yeah, I just came home from work to find that he didn't take his medication from this morning, so that's why he looks insane.
We gotta get some shout outs. We know Steve Cohen is a mutual friend.
Yes.
He's the band. He's the one who told me about you guys.
Got to see him at Bar Frida. Yeah, he was at Bar Frida last Saturday.
We didn't go to the same high school, but we kind of did, and he was in a band back in the day, and he's been really good at keeping his ear on the scene. Still, like 25 years later, he knows like every upcoming band. It's crazy.
He's a good man.
That's great. Man.
And they got Travis in here from Bitters and Distractions. I know you know those guys.
Yeah,
we do.
Bitters and Distractions. Really nice Sell the Heart fam.
Yeah.
Yes. And so he was in a band called The Goodwill, and I went out on Long Island one time, and they took me to their favorite place. I think it was called All American Burger.
Oh my God, that place is good.
Yeah.
All American Burger. That we used to skip periods in school because
it's Long Island.
Yeah, it's Long Island. Gail, sit this.
I never had no All American Burger. Now.
Where are you from? Brooklyn, or where are you from?
I'm from Hong Kong, but
okay, close.
Yeah, really just down the street. But I was born and raised there, but look at me. But I've been in Brooklyn for like not the majority of my life, but like this is the place I've lived the longest.
My favorite rabbit hole on YouTube is to watch videos that take place not in Hong Kong, but in Japan specifically.
Oh yeah.
Everything just looks like like out of a theme park or just magical.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I want us to tour Japan. I would
that would be
kill for
sick.
that. That'd be
What's
crazy
the
to end up in
what are the
Japan before Austin.
what do the Spotify stats tell you? Are there fans in Japan waiting for you?
Not the Spotify stats, but we did put out Trash
Yeah.
Life in Japan. We Waterslide Records, like Sell the Heart did something with Waterslide. We were able to sell, I don't know how many copies, maybe 100 copies.
Showing your New York there, the water.
Yeah. So, but there was a time this guy sent me a picture of him in Tower Records in Japan, and it was like the Fat Heaven record next to No Effects. I was like, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of these bands that did my show back in the day, they weren't even that big in America, and they just made it big in Japan. Like Alistair and another band called Never Heard of It were really big in Japan and almost unknown in America. So you never know.
That's a hilarious band name. Never heard of it.
And really good too. I'm gonna make you check it out when we're done.
Yeah, for sure.
Never heard of it.
Hitters and Distractions. What's up? Shouting out All American Burger. I got to take Gayla there. We got a car. We can trek out.
Now you can drive. Now you actually drive to your shows. You don't have to take the train anymore. That's cool.
Hell no, yeah. No, as soon as we moved to Brooklyn, we got vehicles. We needed some wheels.
Yeah, we went all in on this Chevy Astro van Mark III.
The 2000s.
Served us well for years until it broke down on what was that, that highway in Pennsylvania in the middle of the winter, and it was got real scary for a minute, but like those are the stories that build character. So
yeah,
I gotta ask you about your awesome Green Day cover of Babs Uvula Who.
For sure.
One of my favorites. One of the only Insomniac songs they have never played live ever, unfortunately.
Oh, they've never?
Not one time. Nope, nothing.
Nope.
Why?
I don't know, because there's just so many songs.
Because there's too many words is really probably why. It's like a hard song to get all the lyrics out. But that song, I really wanted to do that one in particular, just because I thought it was like, it sounded, out of like most of the Green Day catalog, that felt most Fat Heaven-ish.
Yeah.
But yeah, we recorded it. We recorded most of it in Gayla's basement.
It's true.
We mic'd the drums up, and then like everyone did their parts kind of separately after that, and then we sent it over to Brian DeMeglio from the band Super Bloom to mix it. But yeah, it was like that. We were so stoked when we saw like Coffin Curse was like doing the compilation, and we were just like, and it was funny. We were like, as soon as they announced it, I emailed. I was like, "Can we do Babs Uvula Who?" And they're like, "You're definitely the only one to have asked for that so far." So yes.
Yeah, you even know what it is. It's amazing.
Yeah,
I'm glad that. I've heard a lot of the covers on there. A lot of them are pretty good. I'm glad they went out and made such a big tribute, because before that, the only real Green Day tribute CD was in the 2000s, and it was really bad. Weezer was on it, actually. They did a cover of Warrior Rock, but it's really not good.
Oh,
that's
no.
And then a couple of other bands were mostly like screamo bands doing it, and it just didn't sound right. And then they did a bluegrass tribute. A bluegrass band did a tribute to Green Day.
Interesting.
And then there was a Christmas version of all the songs, so they were just like making the corniest stuff. So it's cool to have like a real, actual cool compilation now.
Yeah. And speaking of compilations, I feel like this is a good time to plug.
Oh, yeah, you got a new one coming out. I saw,
the Social Distortion compilation. Dan McCool from Warren the Duke, he kind of like orchestrated the whole thing. I believe it's Coffin Curse as well. But we're doing Sick Boys from the self-titled.
Good one.
One of my favorite songs. And it's going to be out not this Friday, but it's going to be digitally released on September 4th. So to the people who are listening, please check it out. I'm really pumped with how that came out as well. We're all Sick Boys.
Are you still writing new music, or are you just doing cover songs now? You become a cover band?
Unfortunately, we've released too many covers. I think we got to put a hold on that. But we've written a lot recently.
Yeah, we have a lot in the tank. Locked in.
We got 5 songs recorded that we're like finishing up, and then we have, as I was texting Gayla the other day, I have like another like 8 demos that I'm like, we should learn these too and like make a full. Sorry, my wife just texted me. This is the face you made when you heard Green Day, a bluegrass band did a Green Day tribute, and it was just me going like, "Hmm?"
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
It's called Picking on Green Day. They just put it out on the final recently.
Yeah. what was I? Oh yeah, so we have like another like 8 demos that I'm like very gung ho on, that we're gonna just learn and like probably like I don't know, like maybe do like a single, an EP, and then a full length sometime, trying to get it all out within the year or next year and a half. But it's about time we go back to originals because we've had so much prepared and it's just such a pain in the ass to get it out.
It's cool to
Yeah.
do like when you do like one cover. Like I think it's okay. Like when bands like MXPX and New Found Glory make whole like EPs of it, I feel like it's kind of boring in a way almost. Like
Yeah,
they're never all gonna be good.
yeah. And
Yeah.
MXPX also covered Sick Boy.
Oh,
So
okay.
Oh,
yeah,
that's right.
so
They did.
yeah,
Was that
and
on the cover one, two, three, or something else?
um, I don't know which one it's on, but
Do they have too many cover albums already? They already have
yeah,
three. They just said
That's
three.
I don't know,
crazy.
but I listened to it the other day, and like respect to MXPX. I would like to see if they think ours holds up to theirs.
Do you
You
think
know,
Did Green Day respond to your song or not yet?
nah, they're busy, man. You know,
They probably don't even know what song that is. They're probably like,
They're
"Did we
too
write a good
busy
song?"
for us.
I'll tell you what. If Green Day, if we're on their radar in any capacity, what I would ask for more than an opening slot would be so they could give us some spins on Green Day radio on Sirius.
Are you on a
That's
are you on a label or not yet?
We're on Sell the Heart Records.
Okay, so I feel like
Um,
you should be eligible. I think you have to be signed to be on that station. That's why I've
oh,
heard.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Green Day.
You got well, Green Day. You know Green Day are not picking those songs. You just got to find out who is.
No, I need Billy Joe to call me and say, "Hey, man, I heard you guys. Can I have this song?" And I said, "Go
Can
ahead."
have it.
I listen to Green Day radio every time I'm in the car, but most of it is awful. I feel like 99% of the bands they play I don't like.
Oh, really?
Maybe I'm just not. This is not the kind of thing I don't know. I guess I'm more of a pop punk guy and more old school. Like if they're playing like either like real punk from the '70s or just like weird newer stuff.
Mm, yeah.
I think that like a lot of like older pop punk, by older I mean like of our generation, it's like now being classified as like dad rock. Like I
Yeah,
saw Avril Lavigne classified as dad rock, and like I'm like, I guess I'm dad aged, perhaps. I
Gayla
know
is
dads my
daddy.
age. There's dads that are my age. But yeah, no, it's interesting. It's like,
yeah, it's weird. And then they call everything emo too. Everything's in one genre.
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
yeah,
But like none of it's emo. Like My Chemical Romance isn't emo. Neither is Green Day. But they put them in this emo category. It kind of
Yeah,
yeah.
annoys me because it doesn't make any sense.
yeah. No, I wouldn't consider them
I
emo.
I think
And
My
you were not.
Chemical
And you were not
Romance.
emo.
My
Yeah.
Chemical Romance is a genre of their own. That was
It's
like
just,
my favorite band growing up,
it was
and
yeah. It was like a hardcore band and then like more of a rock band, I guess, later on.
they're hard to classify. Like
Yeah.
I don't even. I
No,
wouldn't attempt to even classify them.
no, just a bunch of loud noise. That's what I think.
Yeah,
Now it's more structured. But like that first record was like, oh, I couldn't get into that. It was too heavy for me.
yeah.
That
I
post
like
one.
all of it. I loved
Yeah.
that record. I don't know. I loved it all. But
So that's
I
what's
was a
inspiring
kid.
you now or no?
Mhm.
Is that what inspires your drumming now or that was when you were a kid?
I mean, I think, it was just influential to me as a kid, not necessarily like drumming wise, but just in general. I
I
would just like seek out related artists, and
Yeah.
that's formed a lot of my music taste from when I was young.
Yeah, I mean that's what I did. So I got into Green Day in '94, and I bought all three albums on cassette. And so on the
mm,
Yeah.
on the inside it said like Green Day thank, and it was mostly bands on Lookout Records. So I went and I bought like
for
Mr. T
sure.
Experience, Operation Ivy, like everything
Yeah.
they said. And some of them I liked, and some I didn't. And then from there I don't know, it's like the '90s at this point. So then I segue into pop punk and then punk ska, and I went through that whole
Yep.
phase.
Yeah,
It's a good time.
yeah. I think we're also overdue for a Fathead and Ska song.
Yeah,
Like
is there not?
I've been saying this, and we
this,
actually have
yeah.
one
We have them. We have them
in the
written. We
arsenal.
gotta learn. We gotta
Yeah,
learn them. We gotta
I
it's
learn
want
them.
gotta
drop it,
it's gotta be polished. We gotta
drop it. I want
polish
to
it
hear
up
it.
a little bit.
It's hard because there's like there's one band that's Millington. They're doing pretty good for like the ska scene right now, but there's no
Mm.
fifth wave that has begun quite yet. But I think they're starting it.
We
Hell
got
yeah.
Steve Cohen
Joker's
knows everything. He
Republic.
would know all the ska bands.
Joker's Republic out here doing ska. Doom
Okay, I've heard of them.
Stompers doing
Yeah,
ska. I
Bad
think this
Operation.
year, yeah, like this year at Fest, there's like a pretty big ska lineup. that's all
Good.
coming from that. So
Well,
yeah.
I just saw the Impossibles play here the other day. Their first show
Yes.
in 14 years.
I saw that on your
Oh,
page.
cool. Nice.
I almost didn't even get in. I didn't think that many people cared, and I showed up like an hour before, and I was like 100th in line already. It was insane.
Steve said lots of good Japanese ska bands right now, which I know is true.
Always.
Steve should work in music, but he doesn't because he's smart.
Yeah. My sister was just in Japan, and she was telling me that there was really good ska bands everywhere she went.
There's just good bands in Japan, from what I know.
Yeah.
That's why all the I don't watch anime personally. My husband watches like so much anime, but all like the theme songs are fucking no, not all ska, but it's all great music. Like you don't hear some shitty theme song,
There's one I used to listen to called Pot Shot back in the day. They were and Kamuri. Those are two Japanese ska bands from like the late 90s.
Yeah.
I was deep with this ska thing. Look how distracted he is.
Oislak Mates. That was the band that was recommended to me.
Oh, interesting.
Mates as a Japanese ska band, and they were really cool when I was listening to them.
Usually I'd say like, okay, let's wrap it up, but I want to talk for 5 more minutes because you guys are fun and it's not 100 degrees out for once because it's raining.
Yes.
Time here.
Like I said, the gods wanted this to happen.
Not 100 degrees is.
They wanted to cool you down and put the Wi-Fi back on.
I was telling him before that you guys need to play here in Austin because we have like 200 venues and they're all original music. There's shows every night. I lived in Nashville for 5 years and I didn't like it at all. And they coined, they call themselves Music City and it's really cover band city. There's not a lot of original.
Oh, interesting.
You go on Broadway with the 50 bars and it's all cover songs, 24 hours a day, no original music. You have to go to the outskirts to like the 4 or 5 bars that allow that, and then you'll see some original stuff. But it's
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's usually country or singer-songwriter. Here in Austin, we literally have like hundreds of just like punk venue, like hip hop venue, rock venues, everything. It's great.
Fuck yeah. I'm too sober for cover bands these days.
Yeah, there's a lot of cover bands out there. I mean, sometimes I'll see a cover band here by accident, but once in a while it's fine. Just
by accident. Like you slip and you fall into a bar and it's like, oh, cover band. Oh no.
Yeah. but at least sometimes, like I went to a bar the other day here in Greene, Texas, which is a little cute town like 40 minutes away, and they were playing all blues covers. So I don't know much about the blues. So to me, it was like watching all original songs.
It's like new
stuff. I know it wasn't their music, but I don't really know what songs they're playing. So to me, I enjoy it. I'm like, oh, new band.
Yeah, I got to say the blues also in particular, if there is a genre to go see covers of, it's because blues artists would just do like there was like a handful of songs that every artist would just do. And, I feel like the blues belongs to the songs don't really belong to anyone. Yeah, so it's just like everyone's covering everything. So it's just like, yeah.
I was going to ask you what the next show you're playing is, if you know offhand, or if Steve probably knows.
We're doing a tribute show to Social D on September 12th.
Okay.
We'll play one cover.
Yeah, we're waiting to hear more of the details about that coming out. And then after that, we're going to hit a few shows in October and then go to the fest in Gainesville. Going to be playing
every band I've interviewed the past years playing this fest, so it must be a big deal.
Oh, it's awesome. It's my favorite weekend of the year for sure, because it's just like all of the newer punk bands, like, and of course there's some bigger bands too. There's like the Bouncing Souls, but it's like just 3 days non-stop. But it's also like it's a festival where nobody's camping. It's like it's a very it feels like a very grown-up festival. Everyone goes to hotels and the Airbnbs at the end of the night. And,
I have a controversial opinion about fest.
Are you guys ready? That boring because you're watching shortened sets and it's hot out and this.
Well, not necessarily that, but it's great. Great bands playing. But if for me, as a person, as a beach person who likes the beach, who doesn't live in Florida, if I'm being put in Florida, why? Who let there be places in Florida with no beach? Like, what do you mean I'm in Florida and the beach is farther away from where the beach is when I'm in New York?
If you're in Orlando, you got probably 2 hours, I think, or more.
A pool's not a beach. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. I have beef with Gainesville for that because I'm like, the first time we went, I was like, we could just take a drive to the beach. No, we can't. No. Clearly, I know nothing about Florida, that's fine.
It's a bad take because there's no time for the beach because everything's great.
I think we're going to talk. You weren't really talking about the festival, just about the beach.
It's about Gainesville. It's Gainesville.
Bad take. I love
that-
Gainesville.
I'm in
where the
Florida
fest
and there's no beach. What
love
are you
Gainesville.
talking about?
is that where the festival is?
Yeah.
It's in Gainesville.
It's an awesome city. I mean, there's
Yeah.
history there. There's Against Me. There's Less Than
There's
Jake. Hot
history
water music.
everywhere.
I mean, there's got to be Less Than Jake. That's where they're from. So
There's no
and you know what?
beach.
And everyone who works at all of the bars and restaurants and venues, all great people.
They
all
are.
all dedicated.
I
to the
agree.
fest. And
probably the second most famous band from Gainesville, I would say, is Less Than Jake.
Yeah.
You know who the first is?
Tom Petty.
Yep. I don't know if you knew that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Of course, every Uber driver is just like, I used to play with Tom Petty. I was like, no, you didn't. No.
Oh, yeah. No, but a friend of mine, yeah. It's like Veronica Vaughn. That's funny.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel I like the fest, but Gainesville could use a beach, is what I'm saying.
Well, if you do come here, be warned, we do not have a beach. You have to drive to Galveston, Texas, near Houston, so it's a good 3 hours from here, and it's not.
I have family in Houston and Galveston.
Okay, so you already know.
Yeah, I'm familiar with.
It is a beach. It's just not beautiful, but it's a beach.
It's, I be at the New York beaches, so I don't need a beautiful beach. I just need some sand.
The better beach is in Corpus Christi, which is like 4 hours from here. That's supposed to be the nice one. And then Padre Island, which is like 5.5 hours away from here. There's some beaches around Texas if they go around the end.
I think they should tour with only beaches, but that's just me.
I disagree. I wanna have an actually no beach at all tour.
You can just and put beaches in the name, make it sound cute and funny.
You'll have to.
Fat Heaven beaches,
Yeah, honestly, Fat Heaven Beach tour. We only play on the beach. If we get offered a show, be like, "Is there a beach?" If they say no, we're not playing it.
So my new idea.
I saw a great festival on the beach in California a few years before, in 2019. It was John Feldman put it on. It was like Goldfinger, 311, Blink. It was everybody.
See, and that's great.
Aquabats with Travis reuniting with them. It was cool.
Yeah.
Tour with Hell Beach. I don't even know who that is, Steve. See, now I got more
Yes, no, we should tour with Hell Beach. Hell Beach is awesome.
Hell Beach.
I'm gonna look that up right now.
Steve is on top of it, man.
Are Hell Beach people though, or is that just a name?
Well, we're playing with Hell Beach. We're playing with Hell Beach at the Woolly at Fest.
Well, yes, but they're not going to be at the fucking beach because there's no beach.
Well, they're on the lineup.
Did someone let them know?
Alongside the Iron Roses.
By the way.
Yeah, the Impossibles. And the Iron Roses are also going to be playing the Woolly that day. The lineup for that day is...
I don't know who that is, but I heard them on the Green Day radio. See?
Oh,
they're on there.
There you go.
Yeah. We got to get you and Bitters and Distractions on Green Day radio.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
We got to get Sell the Heart connected.
Anyway.
We'll hit up Andy.
I guess it's time to wrap it up. I like leaving people in suspense so they want to watch again next time we hang out. But
okay.
Now you've inspired me to want to go live like with the split screen. I heard you could do it, but I thought it would look bad, but it actually looks better than one-on-one.
It's cool.
We wanted to try something new.
Next week I'm talking to camping in Alaska and then hot rod circuits. I'm going to try to make them all do split screen also.
Yeah.
Hot Rod Circuit's one of my favorite underrated bands from back in the day, and they're still playing shows.
I definitely listened to them back in the day. That's a good pull.
Yeah. Okay, so where can they go to check out more? If they're not Steve and they don't already have all your music and everything you have ever created, where can they find out more about Fat Heaven?
So we have, there's the link tree and everything, but just follow us on Spotify, Apple Music, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. Just type in Fat Heaven into Google, Fat Heaven Band, because if you actually just type in Fat Heaven, you get some
desserts come
porn. Up. You get
I only get desserts on my search engine, so I don't know.
I get porn, so
I've only ever seen desserts.
Yeah. So you definitely put band in Fat Heaven. Google Fat Heaven Band.
All right, I will.
And then that will take you everywhere you need to go. And we're always accessible. DM us on Instagram.
I will tell you, they're not lying. Sometimes I write to bands, I hear back in a week or never. You guys respond in 10 seconds. It's great.
Oh yeah, we get back to people.
Hey, thanks for doing this. If you watched live, thank you. If you're watching the replay, thank you. And I hope you come back next week. And I do hope I see you guys in Texas at some point.
Would love to. Thank you so much.
Come join you in Texas.
Thanks for hanging out, guys. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Good night.